Guys and girls, welcome back to Timberborn. I'm Risen, and we're pretty well, if I'm honest with you. We're up to 71, 19 beavers, including children. Our water's still at 3.7k, so I think we're looking pretty good with our beaver population now, which is going to be awesome. It just means we're going to run at a much better efficiency. We're not going to have to worry quite so much. No, we should still worry. I just feel a little bit secure. So guys, if you do enjoy this episode, as always, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, maybe consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. So I'm just looking at, we're making good progress on our aqueduct. That is coming along quite nicely. The next sort of piece of the puzzle for the aqueduct that we're going to need is going to be the Imperial floor, which we have enough research for. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we'll take that then, please. And what we want to do is just put this all through here. Otherwise... Oh, that's the biggest we can build. Otherwise, we're going to have a little bit of a water problem. Now, I think these are quite expensive to build. Should have a look at that. How much are they? It's just one metal. Okay. And that gives us a waterproof aqueduct. We can chuck the water out. That's everything we need. We've got all the power we could ever want from this area. But that would be terrific. That's what we're going for at the moment. Also, now that we're up to 17 beavers, I believe, if I remember right, these houses only hold 10 people. Yeah, so we need another little house for our chaps to live in, which will give us a reason to put another little rooftop terrace on it. We can get rid of the old one, I think. Might be a good idea then. Breeding pod, advanced breeding pod? Oh, we need extract. What's extract? How do we get extract? Okay. Maybe that might be something we go for. Oh, wait, that's door's got the door on the side. Nope, stop that. If that's the case, we'll put... Oh, no, I want the house. What? How many does this hold? 16 people. Well, that's cool. And we've got this... No, I can't. I don't want to be wasting the science right now. That's not something I want to do. Like, No. I'm so tempted to do it. I'm fighting the urge. A rooftop terrace on it as well to keep our beavers happy. There we go. That's the bad tide over. Excellent. So we've nailed this. I think we don't really need to worry too much about bad tides anymore. We've still got, well, we've got 3.6k water. So at 17, we're just starting to lose water on 2 pumps. So that's something for us to bear in mind. Let's turn a 3rd pump on to make sure we can get that filled up. We won't need the power wheel on. I know to turn it a bit early. We've still got 3 jobs unfulfilled. And we've got pretty much everything turned on at the moment, apart from a science building. So we're going to go pretty close, I think, to being able to run our industry district all the time, and then I just micromanage the foresters and things so we can get stuff planted. The mangroves, it's another food source which has done really well. We've still got 700 food, so I'm feeling like we're kind of there now. Let's make you a priority 1 and make you up there as a priority 1 as well, just to make sure we've got housing. Our beaver happiness could increase. They want wet fur. And they can't all get to campfire or rooftop terrace. So having this rooftop terrace here is going to be a big help. This campfire is probably a little bit far away. We can get rid of this one when we need to. I think that's a problem. I think that's good. Right, so what I'm kind of focusing on at the moment is trying to get this built and at the same time get our irrigation barriers built. For that, we need treated logs. So once we've got these, all the, I keep clicking on the overhang and bringing this up. I'm trying to show you. Once we've got all the overhangs constructed here, I think we'll go on to metal production, or when we get a few more beavers. That's what we need. We've still got 4 places to fill. We're down to 15 again. Yeah, we just need a few more beavers, and then I think we should be good. We have completed construction on new housing. This is nice. This feels good to be expanding. Already people using it. People are still a little bit of happiness we can work on, but we just need to get this population balance. So we've got like 19 beavers at the moment. 3 jobs spare. These little chaps going to come along and take these jobs, which is going to be perfect. So I've ripped down the old rooftop terrace that was here, and I want to put in 3 more storages because we filled up our fermented cassifers. So we need to. That's a good food source for us. So I'm going to put 3 more in here, like so. We're going to make them priority 1, and we're going to prepare a little bit here for our next food source. So this one I want to have as fermented cassifer. There we go. I'm going to put 2 in. Yep, that should be good. And the next one is gonna be soybeans. I know it's all the way over here. It's quite far away, but I'm gonna put in this. What's all our foods are doing pretty good, right? We've got Karobi's is filling up as well. Maybe actually scratch that. Soybeans. This is the next food I want to go for, but we're gonna put Karobi in there. I think it's gonna be the good one. Yeah, there you go. Good, because that's just a nice simple thing that we can overproduce. We've got this space here. Soybeans are gonna go there. I'm going to put some Karobis over here as these, like, They grow pretty quickly. Maybe if we just store all of them, then we should be good. So this is going to be a nice little Croby. I had other plans for it, but plans changed. It's me, isn't it? That's what I do. We still haven't got rid of these, but that's fine. We'll get rid of them when we need to. So now we're almost like at the stage. Are they building these yet? No, they're not. So how many? We've got 2 jobs spare. I want to start getting work. I want to start work on. Getting worked on. I want to start getting work done. Yeah, I want to start finishing the irrigation barriers. So we're going to need to build like a kind of little path system over here. I've placed most of them down now, I think. Yeah, there's just like a few here that we can go backwards and work from. Yep, okay. So that means we need to turn the wood workshop on. We get a person straight into there. So that gives us treated planks. How much pine resin do we have? We have 55. Okay. In that case, that means we then need to turn the trapper's shack back on. See, this is why we need more beavers, but it's working. We now got 4 jobs spare. So, okay, so we should let that go. And soon, we're going to have our inventors running all the time. Once we get 4 more beavers, we're going to be producing science all the time, because as we know, we really need to get to a little efficient mine here, so we can stick this on this chap. I think we do have enough metal just to go through, but I am so worried about we're running out of metal. And then, you know, that's going to be a game over situation, isn't it? We need to keep on the ball with that. So I'm still kind of, that's like a focus of ours, as well as getting our industrial area up here finished too. With that in mind then, maybe we should work our way up here. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. If we can create like a path up to the top here. If I put you like there, another one. Oh, that isn't going to work. Oh, this is fun. They won't climb that up there. Okay, we need to figure this out. Right. Let's think this through. So I want to go up to the top so we can have one there. We can go up around here, up there. Right. That gets them up there. So if they come down here, they're not going to be able to get through that there. Okay. We do this. Should work, I think. But why don't we just go old school and go like that, look, Ribson? Okay. Yeah. You've done this before. No, I still don't want it. So we'll get rid of you. And this will just gives us access to the top. Because what we're going to need to do... I don't know why I made that so hard for myself. I made that harder than it needed to be. That's not going to work there, is it? Okay, we figured that out. So let's move you around. We can do the same thing. No. We can go like this. Not going to work there either. If we go like this. Bang, bang, bang. We're going to go up there. It's not going to be the cheapest building that I've done. That's for sure. You there. You here. You there. Right, now we're on the top. Yep, perfect. Good. We don't have access to this area, though. Okay, well then. Fine. Let's get ourselves access to it. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? And then we could bring them up here. Up here? Up there? Yeah, done. Cool. Right, path there. Along here. It's not the most efficient way to do that. But it works. Oh, cool. There we go. I've got the straight line here. That's what I was aiming. Oh, hang on. And then this is going to be on the back burner, but we're going to need to get up here once we have this finished. And I'm aware, or maybe before we have that finished might not be a bad idea, just to prep some of the other structures in here, because as we want to, don't we? As we're going to want to box this in and then figure out how the sluices work as well. What do we need for sluice? Oh, 400 science. Okay. So we're not far away from that. Let's see what happens here, because we're due another drought as well, aren't we? I mean, 8 days in, this is a long dry period. So I think I want to get people. There's a load of wood up here we can take advantage of as well, right? Well, I'll prioritize these, and we can get all this done. We got another bad tide. It's a 20-day bad tide. Well, 21-day bad tide. That's it's nothing to us now. We are that good. I'm not too worried about it. So. It should be fine. Something that I am wondering, and I don't know if it's what the truth is or what the fact is on this, is like a district is here and you see how everything here is red. So does it prioritize like the closer things first? So I'm not sure. I feel like it might do. So that's the case. I'm going to move this district to here. Is that going to cause us any issues? I've wanted to move it for a while and I just wasn't sure. No, I don't think it will. Why won't you let me put you there? What's your problem? Must be separated by a district crossing. Okay, well, what I can do then, let's free up you chaps. Goodbye. I've got to have a worker in there. See ya. Can I just... It'd be nice if I could just, like, move it. Everyone's unhappy. They don't have a district. Don't worry, guys. I got you back. Put you there, right? And we want 2 workers, high priority, done. Right? Everyone's got a home now. So now all these buildings, all our important buildings, our storages are closer. The farm buildings are further away, and our industry will be closer when we get the industry constructed. Part of my mind is like, should we start building it now? No, what I want to do is get rid of these ruins. So let's turn our scrap scavenger on. That should be good. And do these guys, are they happy if I live near the district? I hope so. And that should, I'm hoping, that's freed up a little bit more farmland here, which should be perfect. And this farmhouse is already struggling. This other one here is not really helping it, is it? No. But we're still going up in food. Our storages aren't filling up super fast. I mean, we do need to turn our power wheel on. That is something we do need to do. I hadn't done that yet. So we can keep our materials coming in. I struggled to say that word then. Our tower's coming on nicely. We're just chugging along. All these, it's just drinking everything, really. So we'll just keep moving along with that. I don't think there's anything... there was happiness I was thinking about, but then I looked at the well-being. It's going to cost science. I don't really want to use science. If anything, we're trying to go for science. So we could look at just repositioning buildings and freeing this area up, which isn't a bad idea, but they do cost resources. No, I don't think it's a bad idea. Science-wise, I did consider the number cruncher, but that requires horsepower, so that's going to have to be connected to it. It does look super cool, though, doesn't it? And it would be nice to have it, but it's quite expensive. It's 1,500 science, no? Bot factory, no, that's like 1,500 science. So yeah, regardless, we just need science. So I think science is on the menu today. A milestone, I'm going to say, for this. We've managed to get to 20 beavers plus 3 children, which is perfect. Our food, our water, we've got 3.7k. Our food's at 1.1k. We're full of wood. We've got no more storage for logs. We've got even backup food, ingredients that can be processed into food. We've got building materials coming through. So eventually, once this goes to plan, to plan is the key word here, we should find... Oh, look, and we've got science running as well. Yeah, we're up to 500 science. So everything's going in the right direction for us at the moment. We don't need the power wheel on. And that now means that all of our buildings are running as we want them to. Which I don't think that's happened to us before. Well, apart from really, really early on. So we've only got one building on which doesn't have someone in it. Our science are going to be running all the time now. We've got the lumber mill on, we've got the wood workshop, we've got the metal on. Now, I've decided we're only going to attack this metal pile here because we need 300 metal, which we do have over here. Okay, good. To build the mine on top of here. Once we've got that mine set up, then I think we're in a much better place. Like over here is going to be good as well. Also, we're working on our bad water barriers, which are coming in quite nicely. So as we keep working on them, it's just going in the right direction, guys. Which means there's probably the 120-day drought just around the corner, which is going to be a problem for a population of 21 beavers. Maybe, 24? I think we were sitting at, was it 12, 13 beavers with just one? So we should go up to about 26, which is going to really allow us to just have everything running, produce a lot quicker, hopefully. As long as we can keep the food up and water storage at 3.7. And maybe if we get, I'm in 2 minds here. I'm worried that if we get a big long drought, we're not going to be able to sustain it with this population. So I might panic a little bit. I'd say, well, as a precaution, we'll turn 1 breeding pod off for the duration of the drought, just to confirm that we are not... That we survived the drought, basically. I don't mind dropping down. We've used that tactic before, so I think that might help us. As with our beavers, we could look to make them a bit happier and squeeze some more population out of them, but I'm not sure I'm ready to do that. Let's just see this settle, see how this goes. When we get some unemployed beavers, they'll go into probably a haulers, actually. I think that might be the best one. A haulers, we'll do 1 in a hauler and 1 in... We can set that... No, yeah, I've done it. And 1 into a builder. We are building pretty quick, so it's not the end of the world. We could consider getting a builder's lodge as well. That's something to think about, actually. I hadn't thought about that. It's not a bad idea. Here we have it, guys. We have a drought. Oh, it's only a 54-day drought. Interesting. Okay. I think this is going to be a really good test for us. Now, 54 days. We've survived 30 days, and we haven't even run out of water in our dams yet. We've still got 3.6k water. We're at 22... or 25 beavers, so we kind of do need a 3rd pump on. We're just starting to lose a bit of water, but that could just be because we haven't got a hauler. Do we want that third pump on? I think we're okay, actually. That's 3.6k water in there. That's going to keep watering our plants. We're going to chance it. But with that in mind, I think we need to, again, we're chasing the water storage, aren't we? So I'm in two minds. By the way, we've got 1k science as well. Now that is a beauty. I'm in two minds as what to do with it. Like, a part of me wants to really spend it and go like, oh look, we can get this, we can get the number cruncher. No, we're not going to do that. Iron is still our main goal. That's like 4k, so we're 25% of the way there. Didn't take too long when we got two of these running, which is quite nice. We can keep the speed moving a little bit. So we now need two more people in the power wheel. So we'll take them from a hauler and a builder. I think that should be good. And then a power ball will run. These will run, they're going to run less efficiently, so we're going to be building slower, which is fine. We've got beaver spare that we can move around, and this mangroves, our food is 1.3k. Like we are sitting pretty fresh. Oh, and look at this, our bad water has been sorted out. We've contained the bad water, so the next stage is going to be to plug this little chap up here, which would be perfect. So that's just giving us a bit more farmland to grow on. Everything will be looking a little bit better. Don't need you in there at the moment. We'll keep you going. Be terrific. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. So water storage is where I would stay and what I think we're going to do. I think I am leaning towards spending 400 science getting the large tank, because the large tank is what? It's 1,200 litres. Each one of these is 300, so it takes up 4 of them. So we could get it and put 2 down here straight away, and that gives us another 2,400 storage. It's 600 science though. It is expensive, but it's going to keep us alive. I've committed to it, and it does require metal. So we could put 2 in there. And do I want them there? It looks like a little smoking stack, doesn't it? And as that's going to help us. I know I just said I didn't want to spend the science, but that's how it's got to be. So I was also leaning towards, do we have a... Oh, so I would need you and your 550 science. Okay. Is that the end of the world? I don't think it is. Right, so we need to put in just a little away from to get up over here. Oh, and I think I might have it. Because you're a 4er, aren't you? No. But no, you won't go on top of the water wells. Oh, okay. I thought they would. How do we go up another level? Right. That's a problem that I didn't think about. There's got to be space somewhere. So your door's here. I wish your door was on this side now. That would make it so much easier for us. And we could put a temporary space in. Right. We put you... Well, their storage is on this side. So let's just plan for that at the moment. We're going to have to do redesign, I think. One stage. So we could pull you over here. I'm feeling like we put... It'll work, is it? Feeling like we just do something like this. If we step down one level here, is it a 2? Yeah, okay. We put that there. This is quite a big platform for a temporary thing, isn't it? And then we put you here. Well, we need to get the beavers to... No, I don't want you there. But you're there now. We need to get the beavers to come this way around. And then... That hasn't worked, has it? There we go. I knew there was a reason I did that. And then that will enable our beavers to get up here. We can get this area built. I think it is a bit more of a priority than the other one, as this will be... That's such a big water storage that if we can get them filled, that like an extra 2,400, I would say is probably another 20 days. So that would get us up to... We wouldn't even dip into our water storage for 50 days of a drought, let's say. I think that's pretty reasonable. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to get that chap built. We're going to see how that does. And hopefully, I think it should be pretty good. And then I think we need to just get all this built. Build it. Build. Thank you. We'll make that priority 1. And then also, a dam is progressing quite nicely. So this is our dam. Sorry, an aqueduct is coming on pretty well. It's just going to be... Is this not a priority 1? Why is no one over here? Turned off. You're meant to be on. Okay, there we go. We're just waiting for metals to be produced. That's all metal blocks. It's coming through. It's coming through. It's not too bad. It is happening, and then we've got to waterproof it. So there's still quite a lot of work to do here. So we will work on other projects while that is happening. I think that's the best way to do it. Now farming, I'm not worried about our food. Everything's looking good there. We could look at increasing the happiness, but I think we're pretty good. So I think. I'm just a bit surprised at how well we're doing it. I was expecting this to be like a 120 drought and just absolutely throw us to pieces, but it hasn't. Our water is full. So yeah, these do require metal as well, which is pretty pricey, but I think that's worth it. That's absolutely worth it. So I think, guys, like we should be able to get through this drought. So join me in the next episode to see if we do. If you enjoyed the episode, as always, hit that thumbs up button, comment below, maybe consider subscribing. And don't forget, guys, let me know what we could do up here. I think this is something that could be really cool. So on that note, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon. All right, guys, ciao.